Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm good.
Okay.
How are you?
Is it
How are your
cold?
morning?
My morning is quite busy. The weather is not very good today. It's cloudy
Why?
outside.
Cloudy.
So
Yeah.
I was having a problem with my internet connection a while ago. It was like blinking. It was
Mhm.
going on and off for a few seconds only. Thank goodness now it has
Mm.
stabilized.
Yeah.
So I hope it does not get disconnected because I'm really worried. It makes me nervous.
mm.
Actually, while I am having a phone class with my students and they stop talking for a few seconds, I get nervous because I'm thinking,
Ah.
oh, is there a is there a connection problem? But actually, there's no connection problem. Sometimes they just stop talking because they're
Okay.
thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this makes me really nervous. Um, yeah, the weather. The I did my laundry, yes, last night
Mhm.
because I couldn't do it in the afternoon. I feel very like tired after work. So I
Mm.
did my laundry last night. I took them out. I took them out today. I think my clothes will not be dried easily because of this
Mm.
weather. Okay, how
Okay.
about you? How's your morning going?
Um, in my country, weather is too cold
Mhm.
today.
Mhm.
Until tomorrow noon, afternoon,
Mhm.
and I n- I I got up in the morning
Mhm.
and I I opened my windows,
Mhm.
but it didn't because the window was frozen. Frozen.
Mhm. Oh, it couldn't be opened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It couldn't be opened. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I used my tools.
Uh-huh.
Um, used my tool. Um, open the window.
Okay. You
Yeah.
use the tool to open the window. Um, it can it can damage the window, right? Like, I mean, not the tool, but when the windows become wet often,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it can be rusty. Some parts can be rusty.
Yeah. The frozen part of a window sill. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, the window sill was frozen. Frozen.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm. My I that's my problem in with my apartment in Baguio City. One of the windows couldn't be closed because it's too uh rusty. It's rusty.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Rusty.
I think that window is quite old. So
Mm-mm.
there are on the sides there are a lot of rust. Even if I clean it,
Mm.
it can't be removed. And when I even if I like give my all my energy, even if I use all my energy to close it, it couldn't be closed.
mm.
Yeah. So that window is actually facing a wall, the wall of my neighbor. So there's just a small space between that window and my neighbor's wall. So it's
Ah.
okay if it's open. But sometimes
Yeah.
I feel very bad because I can see small rat, a small rat.
Rat. Mouse.
Yeah, climbing like yeah, a small mouse, a mouse coming, climbing uh, on the wall to that window because this is the window, my window. This is
Mm-mm.
my neighbor's wall, and this space is like empty. Nobody is using that space. It's empty.
You mean the rat climb up
The
the
wall.
wall?
Yeah, it climbs up the wall and goes to my window.
The wall. I I I think
You can't
the
imagine?
the wall The
is too
worst
high.
angle is uh altitude.
Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh maybe because the cement
Mm-mm.
is not as not as clean as this. Not as,
Okay.
not as clear as that. Maybe there are like when without a paint, the wall doesn't have paint. My neighbor's
Okay, okay, okay,
wall
okay, okay.
doesn't have paint.
Ah, I can imagine. Ah.
So, yeah,
Wow.
they can grab those small. It's gone. Oh my, I hate
Mm.
it. So I bought a rat trap. I bought a rat
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
trap.
You need a red trap. Red trap.
Yeah, I did.
Mm.
I did. Mm. There was one time I was like sleeping. I was sleeping, and then
Mm.
something was like moving here. Oh my god.
Ah, it was horrible.
It's so gross. Gross, to have a
Gross.
rat or a mouse inside the house. They are very dirty. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Mm,
Ow.
okay. That's the only problem I have. So I
Uh,
covered it with what do you call that? I covered it with I forgot the word. Uh, uh, what do you call that again? Like screen.
screen.
I put a screen,
Mm.
yeah, on the window.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
So they couldn't climb up or enter my window.
It's it. That was so inconvenient.
Yes, very inconvenient.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm, okay. Um, in Korea, is it is it unusual to see insects like cockroaches or mouse in buildings or on the streets? Don't you see them?
Um, I had been lived in my apartment before.
Mhm.
Um, I saw the cockroach or I couldn't see rat, but I
Mhm.
I I I could see cockroach and
Mhm.
ants.
Mhm.
Uh, and yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Mhm.
mm. These insects
Mhm.
that I hate it.
Mhm. Mhm. These are the insects that you hate the most.
Yeah, yeah, I ate them all.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. How do you avoid having insects in your house?
Oh, we have uh, insect company. No, no.
Mhm. Okay.
We have
Yeah, yeah.
insects
Uh,
prevent
mm,
company.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
something like that. But
Mhm.
so we called the company, and
Mhm.
we paid for the
Mhm.
mm, prevent insect, uh,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
3 months later,
Mhm.
yeah, I couldn't see the insect.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see. They spray some like insecticide to kill
yeah. Oh yeah, kill, yeah.
uh
Mm.
or yeah, maybe, or we can call that like pest control
Pest
service.
control.
Yeah, pest control service.
Mm. Pest control
Mm.
service.
Mm. I think the houses that have the tendency to have many insects are the houses made of wood.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Yeah, they live there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So we
yeah.
have to make sure that the garbage, leftover foods have to be thrown away, and not kept inside the house so that no so that they could not invite
Mm,
cockroaches,
mm, mm, mm.
ants, and many other. kinds of insects. However, here, I'm not sure if I told you about the garbage collection schedule. We have Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays only
Yeah, yeah.
at 7 o'clock. So
Mm-mm.
the truck arrives here at 7 o'clock. We have to take out the garbage every 7 o'clock in the morning only.
Mm-mm.
I think they stay for about 20 minutes.
Mm.
We can't. My schedule or my work starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah.
my problem is, how can I go out at 7 o'clock? I
Mm,
have a class at 7.
yes, yes, yes.
Mm,
Understand.
yeah. So what I do, I put all the garbage, small garbage bags in a very big, in a large size
Yeah, yeah.
garbage bag.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I tie it up very tight. Yeah, and then I throw it away when I am available. How about in Korea? Yeah, you can. I heard you can take out your garbage any time of the day, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm, there are mm, how should I call? How should I say? Garbage area, garbage area,
Mhm. Mhm.
or
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Mhm.
there are garbage area each um apartment area town.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, each apartment has a garbage area,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah. That's right.
each apartment complex has a garbage area.
Complex. Yeah,
Mm.
yes.
Okay.
And
Mm.
we put the garbage anytime.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
I hope they do that here. We need that big, we need that big box or
uh,
big,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, garbage box
yeah,
where we can just throw the garbage anytime, right?
yeah.
Um, in the Philippines, when you go to the city or outside, you cannot see any garbage can. There
Mm-mm.
are no garbage can.
Mm,
Okay. There used to be many garbage cans, but the problem is they get filled with trash. The
yeah.
trash is overflowing. It makes
Mm,
the place more dirty.
mm,
And sometimes some people like steal the can. They take them home.
we oh mm,
Mm.
we are same. We are the same. I mean,
Uh,
uh, we um um not apartment. Uh,
mhm.
household
Mhm.
household.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, um. The people that live in house or
Mhm.
house, yeah, one floor,
Mhm.
one floor or
Mhm.
two floor,
Mhm. Mhm.
mm, are the same. The area is we can see the um, garbage stuff, garbage stuff,
Mhm.
or yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Aside from apartment.
Mhm. Ah, all right. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, these are, I think it's like a good idea to put large garbage cans, in some designated areas,
Mm-mm.
as long as people know how to use them properly. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and like as long as people know how to know where to put the like biodegradable and non-biodegradables,
Mm-mm.
right? Because if we mix them, they can make a bad smell, and
Yes.
sometimes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cans
that's
have
right.
overflowing trash. That's not
Mm-mm.
very good to look at. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is a big problem in the Philippines. That is why, like, we also have issues about water pollution, because
Water
because
pollution.
the because too many trash
Mm,
are thrown in the small river near the houses. That's where people
mm,
throw their trash. So the
yes.
rivers or the beaches, the water, the sea become very polluted with all of these things.
Mm,
Nowadays, we have to wear our mask all
yes.
the time,
Yeah, yeah.
and unfortunately, some people throw them anywhere, so
The
they end up
mask.
in
The
the,
mask.
yeah, yeah,
Ah.
right. They end up at the water in the river. You can see them floating.
Um,
Mm,
okay, I
very sad.
understood.
Mm, yeah. Mm, I heard. Oh, by the way, you mentioned that the valley you went to last weekend was frozen, right? I
Yes.
heard from one of my students today that Han River is also frozen.
I didn't know that. Han River, uh, also frozen. Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they told me. Is
Mm,
that
mm, mm,
like
mm.
does it, oh, is it possible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know exactly because I don't live in Seoul, but I
Mhm.
can I I can hear the news.
Mhm.
Um, sometime I heard Han 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 River is
Mhm.
frozen, but
Mhm. Mm.
um this year I can't I can't I can't hear that. I can't hear
Mhm.
that.
You've never heard of that this year.
Yes, yeah, yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you swam in a cold river? Have you tried swimming in a cold river?
Yeah. I have lived in Busan
Mhm.
before.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, um, the Busan is located in south, yeah, south,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
there are many beaches or yeah, sea beaches. Oh yeah, beaches. And
Mhm.
we, I sometime when I was high school student, uh,
Mhm.
we after class, I I went to uh, beaches often or sometime,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
um, the I can remember uh, it was too cold water.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was too
Mhm.
cold water,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
we uh, we were young. We were young.
Mhm.
Yeah, uh, and so uh, we can we could swim together
You could
with my
swim together.
friends.
I see. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I wow. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine like staying in the cold water for minutes. I tried like dipping. I tried dipping in the
Mm-mm.
cold water in the water spa. But it was just like not even 1 minute. It was just a few seconds. I just tried dipping my feet first and then my whole body for only a few seconds. I couldn't stay there for like more than a minute. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
I can
I think.
remember also one more thing.
Uh, oh, one more thing.
I I have
Mm.
I have been trained kickboxing, and I when I was trained um together train,
Mhm. Mhm.
and we went to um somewhere. I don't know, but there was frozen water
Mhm.
frozen,
Mhm. Frozen
and
water.
yeah, my boss told us, um, uh, you uh, mm, broken the frozen and swim the water.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that
Okay.
at the time I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I shake my body.
Mhm. 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 You were shaking your body.
I shaking my yeah, shaking my body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's one way to control your temperature, right?
yeah,
It's like shaking the
that's right. That's
cold
right.
out of your body.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Okay. Wow. You're so strong. Men's I think tolerance to cold heat and cold is higher. Men's body is stronger, or more tolerant to heat and cold if compared to women's body.
Mm,
Um,
it could be.
in Baguio City, the temperature is normally 15 degrees Celsius and above, but the water there is naturally very cold.
Mm,
So, like, because we are in the mountainous area of
mm-mm.
the Philippines, Baguio is
Mm,
located in the northern part. So the water is naturally very cold. We don't take a shower, or we don't take a bath with cold water.
mm,
Yeah, we always take a shower with warm water. So I have a heater. We don't have this centralized heater. We don't have a big heater for the whole house. We
mm-mm.
just have a heater for the water. It looks like this. So this is uh, it looks like this, like that, and then like this. So I have to dip this part in the pail of water,
Mm.
okay, and wait for about 10 to 20 minutes.
This one
When it
is
boils,
this one is
uh
hit spot,
water
heater
heater.
spot. Ah, water
No,
heater.
this is just a water heater. This is the pail of water.
Mm,
I have to put water in a pail
mm, mm,
or
mm,
in a container,
mm,
and
mm,
then here, dip it here.
mm.
Wait for Plug it in and wait for about 10 to 20 minutes. When it's boiling, I
Yeah.
can take this out and pour cold water to make it warm.
Ah, okay, I
Mm,
understood. Ah,
mm, yeah. So in Baguio City, we don't use that shower head.
mm,
We
mm,
use
mm.
a shower cup,
Ah, okay.
mm, because of this.
Mm.
Mm,
When I was kid,
mm-hmm.
I used the I know.
Sorry, your sound is gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When I was kid,
Mm-hmm.
I used to that basket.
Ah,
Yeah,
you used it as well.
I used as well. Yeah,
Okay, we
and
call it pail, pail
pail,
of water.
pail of
Yeah.
water.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Yes, because we were poor,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
and I know the dif- dif- difficult difficulties.
Difficulty.
The
Yeah,
difficulty.
difficulty.
Yeah,
Right, right.
difficulty. Yeah.
Mhm. Same here in the Philippines. People don't like to spend money on electricity.
Mm,
So we use a pail because, it can save electricity when we use this instead of using the shower head
mm-mm,
for the water, and for the what do you call that? And for the warm water.
mm-mm,
Mm,
mm.
yeah. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing your time today with me.
Yeah.
I think that's all for now.
Yeah.
I'll be sending your corrections, and I'll see you again tomorrow. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.